Following a bye week and their only loss this season against the Vancouver Island Raiders, the Okanagan Sun looked to improve their record to 5-1 when they played the winless Chilliweack Huskers on Sunday. The Okanagan Sun put the first points on the board when 230-pound defensive lineman Stephen Doege popped it over the top for the touchdown. Then things got a little careless for the Sun following a high snap. They try to recover, but instead Cody Perry of the Huskers covers and smothers. A couple of plays later, however, the Sun are handed a gift as they sack the quarterback, who in turn fumbles the ball. They also pick up a field goal. The Sun 10, the Huskers nothing. Mike Friend then gets a TD in the second quarter while left all alone in the end zone. Off the ensuing kickoff, the Huskers are making their way up the field, and just as Levi Weaver is taken down, he fumbles the ball and the Okanagan Sun recover. The Sun then continue their charge down the field and eventually put more points on the board as Bakic punches through, giving the Sun a 24-0 lead. Chilliwack does manage to put a few points on the board, thanks to an Okanagan Sun misfire. In the fourth, the Okanagan Sun continue to put more points on the board when Stephen Doege gets his second TD of the game, and it's pretty much a carbon copy of his first. Carson Park caps off the Sun's victory with this interception. The final score, Okanagan Sun 42, the Chilliwack Huskers 7.
I'm very pleased with how we played. Defense was very solid. There was a few second and long situations that we had their offense in that they were able to turn on, and that's not nice. That's kind of showing our inconsistency, but that's easily correctable. That's just mental mistakes. Put our guys in the right position to make plays and force them to punt more. But all in all, yeah, I can't complain. We got a huge victory, and we can keep building for next week.
Although the Sun are still hampered by a bit of inconsistency, their new offensive coordinator, Jay Christensen, is making an impact.
I give a lot of credit to Coach Christensen for what he's put in the playbook. Our offensive line did a great job blocking today. Hats off to all 5 of them and 6 of them, because there's one guy rotating in. They did a phenomenal job blocking, not only up front with the front 7, but there's a couple plays there where you see them about 40 yards downfield making blocks as well, so that's great for us.
The O-line looked great. It gave our quarterback and running backs lots of time to see what they needed to see. Our accuracy wasn't quite there for our passing. There's a few times where we could have capitalized on some big plays against their defense, but again, that's just practice, and we'll get that corrected for West Shore for sure.
Their next game is against the West Shore Rebels, and Coach Casey is confident that whatever needs to be worked on will be taken care of in practice.
We just got to keep getting better, all 3, special teams, offense, defense. We've got to get better. We need to get more yards, more points on offense. We got to pin teams on special teams. We got to get field goals when the opportunity arises. We've got to stop teams on second and long on defense. So all 3 sides of the ball, we're going to continue to bust our rear ends and get ready for West Shore.
The Okanagan Sun travel to the island to take on the West Shore Rebels on Saturday, then return home to butt heads against the Broncos on the 25th. Reporting for Shaw TV, I'm Greg Truman.